Royal Holloway, University of London.
I went to the National University of Ireland, Maynooth.
I went to the University of Exeter.
I attended Bedfordshire University in Luton.
I attended Royal Holloway University.
I went to Leeds Metropolitan University.
I went to Exeter University.
I went to King's College London.
I attended Plymouth University to do my degree and Nottingham-on-Trent to do my PGC.
Okay, I went to Middlesex University and I did a Media and American Studies degree there. On that course I also attended New Paltz University in America for a year, and then I did my PGC at Swiss College School of Speech and Drama.
I went to Southampton Solent.
I went to the University of East Anglia in Norwich, and I then went to the IOE in London.
I went to the University of Hertfordshire in 2003, and I really enjoyed myself there. And I left in 2007 because I did a year abroad.
I attended Royal Holloway University of London.
Cambridge, University of Cambridge, St John's College.
I went to Anglia Polytechnic University, first of all, and then I went to the University of Essex.
Durham University.
I went there through clearing.
I initially thought I wanted to go to UCD in Dublin, but when I went to the open day, there was like 3,000 people in the lecture halls, and I thought that was a little bit too daunting and intimidating, so I went to a university that was more rural and a little bit smaller, because I thought that would be a little bit more intimate and you get to know people quicker.
Because it was far enough to stay away, but near enough to come home if I needed to.
I thought that the reputation in the history department at Royal Holloway was incredible, and that was one thing that was particularly interesting when I went.
I also picked it because it was a city-based university and I wanted to live in the city. And also the sport and exercise science degree that I did was well known at that institution as a good one, and I could continue playing netball at a high level at that university.
Good question. I think probably a combination of everything really. The campus in Exeter, they just spent a lot of money making it even better now. It was fantastic, all in one place, good facilities, a bit of mixture of sort of city and sort of rural, so it's sort of quite nice and green. Felt really nice, the atmosphere was really nice. I think the open day was particularly impressive, nice and sunny on the day, so I think all those things ticked a lot of boxes for me, and Exeter seemed like a good choice.
I think I liked the look of it from the perspective, and when I went down there I kind of fell in love with the campus, and I was considering whether it was somewhere that I could spend 3 years of my life and that I would enjoy spending 3 years of my life down there. And obviously the course played a big part, looking at what I would be studying within those 3 years, and they're the kind of main reasons why.
Excellent research facilities and just fantastic facilities in general. And upon applying, then going visiting, not actually during an open day, but just generally, with my mum in fact, and just going around some of the colleges, just getting a feel for the place. It really sort of felt like the right place for me.
I was rejected from Cambridge. Oh, is that a bad thing to say?
Well, I did English, and I actually started off at a different university. I started off at Sussex doing psychology and computer models, and it was okay, but then I regretted not doing English. I think I'd picked the psychology because I thought it would be better for jobs, and then I thought actually I want to do English. That's what I love. I like reading, so I went to King's and did English, and it was fantastic. I loved it, and I'll never look back.
Because I've always been a bit nosy and interested in how people behave, and thinking, my God, why do they behave like that? And I thought this was a subject for me, it was entirely new, so I thought, yeah, let's go for that. Also lots of girls did it, so I thought, it was in with a chance of meeting new girlfriends.
Well, when I got there, I was initially supposed to go in and do something else. But I listened to what the courses were about, and I really was interested in what history had to offer, and I wanted to learn the language as well, and it combined well together. So I picked history and Spanish because I was really interested in what they were doing, and that's why I went for history. And I've always wanted to learn Spanish, and I did my Spanish course and did my year abroad in Spain in my third year, and came back for my final year in 2006.
Because my mum told me not to. I really liked drama at the time, but I also really enjoyed politics. My mum really wanted me to read politics at university, and I was being a rebellious teenager, so decided on drama and theatre studies, which is probably good as I now teach drama.
I've been working in industry anyway, so I knew how business worked, so it's a natural progress just to do a degree in it. And also it's a nice general one, it doesn't need anywhere specific, but opens all sorts of doors to you. So for business studies, it's pretty generic and useful for a career in business.
I've always loved studying history. I even from primary school in year 7, I always had a plan to study history at university. I think I was quite good at it at school as well. I always was very sort of worked hard at it to make sure that I achieved the very best I could. And I've always found it absolutely fascinating. So there was no other option really for me.
Well, in terms of the one I ended up studying at university, it was land economy, which is a combination of economics and human geography. And that was primarily from that conversation I had with my head teacher, and he had studied land economy at Cambridge. And the specifics of the course really appealed to me. Sort of multidisciplinary, so therefore keeping my options open for afterwards, not really tying myself down to any particular career. And obviously linking into my 2 favourite subjects at A-level, which were economics and geography. So essentially my main thought was, I want to go to a good university, I want to read something or be involved in an area that I'm interested in, passionate about in certain aspects, and geography and economics were those 2 areas, so I was able to combine the 2, which was happy days.
I wanted to do English literature. Durham University, in fairness, had quite a good reputation for English, and I wanted to go to, if possible, a collegiate college. I liked the idea of being in a collegey environment, and Durham had that as well. And I liked the sort of, I like the north and the vibe of up north and the sort of landscape and all that.
I enjoyed them, I was good at them, and I didn't want to get a job for 3 years.